This is exactly what you'll want to do once your friends send you everything from this video. Ugh. Hey guys, I'm going to show you some pretty cool things today. This is part of my prank series that I've been making before. I just want to show you some really cool pranks or glitches you can play on your friends and probably have them hate you at the end. So there's actually a lot of cool stuff in here, as you can see. No status bar, no icon labels. Remove the dock. I'm going to show you guys a malicious folder that when you click on will freeze the device, and you can potentially have all of their apps in there just unusable. It's really up to you guys how far you want to take this, but I'm going to show you some pretty evil tools and some pretty cool ones, and you decide which ones you want to use on your friends. Only thing is, if you guys are going to do these on your friends, just be there to help them out and fix them right away, as some of these can be frustrating. But as you guys know, with my prank series, this is all about having fun and pranking your friends. So let's get into it. First off, I'm going to show you guys I am running iOS 10.3 with the new iCloud settings up here on top of settings. This is obviously a 7 Plus. It can't be jailbroken, so there's no trickery here. First one I'm going to show you guys is how to kill the dock and make it invisible. And that goes with all of the apps that are on it. So you can make your friend think that you just deleted all of those apps. It's very, very simple. Go ahead and slide over to Spotlight Page View. Scroll all the way down to the bottom, and you can actually use this to make a very, very clean look on your device. Just get rid of all the apps, slide them up, and it'll kill the dock completely. It's kind of cool. Anyways, hold your finger right here, click home, and make sure it's centered. Click home, it'll slide it that way. Slide your finger to the right, and immediately click on the screen, and the dock just disappears. Look at that. No more apps, and your friend will be like, what the heck, where did they go? You guys can actually open up applications, go back out, the dock will still be gone. You can lock your device, unlock it, and the dock will still be gone, which is really, really cool. So this can be used to customize the look of your device, but also to prank your friends to make them think their apps are gone. To get it back, it's as simple as just going over here. Doing everything else will not return it. So once again, I actually really like the fact that it's possible without a jailbreak. So you can go back in here, do whatever, it won't come back. Now I have shown you this one in a separate video, but I wanted to share it again and show you how to freeze your friend's phone responsibly. It's actually quite a great prank if done correctly. So anyways, I'm gonna leave you guys a link to this down below. You can send someone a text very easily by clicking link 1, and only link 1. This is the harmless one that's not very dangerous. So anyways, this does work on the latest version, 10.2, 10.2.1, even 10.3. And I've got a innocent iOS 10.2 device over here. Basically click the first link, it'll open up this and enter the recipient. All right, and just go ahead and send them this text message. Their phone will immediately freeze upon receiving, as you guys can see. Now the good thing is this just lasts about like 15 seconds max, and you can keep resetting it if you want. There's actually some really cool things it does, which I'll show you in a second, but it messes with your device only temporarily. Now take note, they can send this message back to you and have the very same thing happen. Now when you guys actually come in here to look at the message, all it is just a blank one like this. You can go ahead and copy it, and you can easily send it back to the recipient or the guy that sent it to you, and it will freeze their phone immediately upon receiving it. So mine immediately just froze right there. Kind of funny. So there is a side effect to this that I'll show you. You can actually get a completely blank status bar like I have by doing this thing. So basically jump into the message thread and quickly send the message to yourself or to a friend 5 times. 3, 4, 5. So after all said and done, this will kill the status bar. So if you send it once, it'll freeze your phone. Send it 5 times and the status bar will just be invisible, and you'll no longer be able to see the time or any of those things up there, which is kind of cool. It's like a minimalist look, but it might annoy your friends. So as soon as this unfreezes, I'll show you guys the side effect. And the status bar is gone. Now this will last you permanently until you restart the device. So if you want to do this for aesthetic purposes, it's actually kind of cool. You can lock and unlock your device. Look at that on the lock screen, no status bar. It looks really, really clean actually. I kind of like it. You can open up apps, close out of them, and it doesn't come back. So nice little side effect of this freezing prank. Can still be done on iOS 10.3. So my 10.3 device over here is still affected by the status bar, it just disappears. But within apps, it's still there, which is kind of cool. I have to throw this one in here. If you guys are going to be using the freeze crash text, just make sure you're there for your friend to send them a link, a rescue link, because in some cases, it can actually break your text messages app, so you won't be able to open it. So they'll just need to open this link on their phone and it will fix it. That's in the rare case that that happens. I personally have not seen it happen with method number 1 if you only click this top one over here. So have fun with this one. And another crash text that was actually sent to me by a fan, Alex Davidu. So I just want to say thank you to him for this one. It's actually a lot less harmless than the other one. It doesn't freeze the person's phone, but it will crash the Messages app upon opening. So just copy this text from the description, send it to your victim, and let's go ahead and click on it, and it immediately crashes the Messages app. So they'll never be able to open it. Kind of a very small, harmless one I wanted to throw in. And this is by far the most evil one I will be showing you in this video. Guys, beware. Don't do this to your friends, as they will not be your friends after this. Just do it to your enemies or anyone else. This is bad, but I'll show you how to do it anyways. So what is it? It's a folder, an innocent looking folder just like that. I mean, why not open it? It's so tempting. But as soon as you open it, your device freezes and you cannot get to the apps in there. So you can put any app in there, all of the apps even, maybe the most important ones like Messages or Phone, and the person will try and get into the folder to open that app and they won't be able to. Their phone will just freeze. So look at this, working perfectly. Let's say I want to get into settings. I'm going to put settings in here. Let's say I want to get into settings. Oh no. No, you can't do that anymore. So this phone has just frozen and you'll have to hard reset it to get it to work again. And there's just no way into that app anymore. So this potentially makes your device unusable, as you cannot get into that folder anymore and you can't get into those apps anymore. Everything is just done. So guys, be very careful with this one. This is very dangerous. Let me show you how to do it. Now, believe it or not, this could make for a decent prank, depending on your friend's sense of humor. But anyways, it's the same link as the freeze text. Make sure you are clicking link number 1. The second one is the more dangerous one. I don't want you to do that. So go ahead and select all of the text in the message it creates. And this is what we are going to copy and paste into a folder. So find any app you want to restrict from your friend so they cannot open it anymore. Right here. Let's say Snapchat and Messages, those are two very good ones, and just paste the text in here. Now it will hang for a few seconds, but it will allow you to save it. Okay, so I clicked done, and in a second here it should save. So now they will not be able to open this folder without their phone freezing. Check this out. So as soon as you try and open it, their phone freezes. Now this is the innocent version where I just pasted it once, but you can paste it like up to 10 to 100 times. That way their phone will freeze and will just be unresponsive permanently. And you can put all of the apps in there. It's just evil, guys. But yeah, freeze your friend's phone with a folder, and eventually with just one time pasted, it will unfreeze. So that's not so bad, but you guys can make it worse by pasting and pasting and pasting. All right, next one. And I'm going to show you guys a couple ways to crash your friend's phone on a trigger. So you can set it up in a certain way as to when they come to click the home button, power button, or touch the display, it'll just crash on them. A very innocent and kind of fun one. So anyways, in the control center, slide up, and you can do this two ways. You can just tap on the camera and AirDrop together at the very same time, and it'll just freeze their phone. So it's very, very simple. Just double tap on both of these or click them at the same time, and it sets a trigger trap basically. So when your friend goes to interact with it now, as soon as he starts pressing cancel or the home button, it will crash. And just another one I'll throw in here. I don't know why this one happens. It's kind of interesting. From the lock screen, go ahead and go to the camera, slide up, either go into the clock or the calculator, and go ahead and hold the power down menu. Now you can go ahead and leave the phone, and it's on another trigger. So as soon as someone comes along and clicks cancel, their phone is going to risk spring for absolutely no reason. And that's it for the pranks, but I'm going to show you one more cool thing, and that is how to remove those pesky icon labels. You might have noticed I didn't have any, and it's actually kind of a clean look. I do like it. How to remove them and how to make it so they actually don't disappear when you lock your device. So actually go into General Accessibility. In here, go ahead and reduce motion. So this one right here, and kill that. So this basically removes the animations. Oh my gosh. And over here, go ahead and slide up on your control center. It's very similar to the last method, however, just a little bit different. So I can even do it with one hand. It's very simple. Click home and go ahead and slide up on the control center immediately after. So just like this, it'll actually just jump up like that. So you can keep repeating this. What I do is basically I put them here and slide these down from the top and just keep repeating this until you go ahead and cycle through all the way. So just like this, slide up, click home, and flick it up immediately after. And it gives you that weird glitch effect, and it actually works. So now that you have no icon labels, you can actually lock your device, unlock it, and no icon labels. And this combined with the dock glitch looks really, really clean. yeah, guys, there it is. Just wanted to share this with you. A bunch of funny glitches and pranks. And if you want to do the status bar, is actually a very, very clean look. So guys, there it is. I just wanted to say thanks for watching. Be very safe and considerate with these pranks and enjoy the really cool glitches. Peace.